let's talk about energy waves. I am floored. I'm floored. I can't believe so many of you guys are starting to feel them. This is crazy. This is unprecedented because I've been feeling these for literal years and I've met very, very, very few people who feel them too. So the fact that suddenly everyone is starting to feel them, oh my gosh. Now, I have talked about energy waves before. If you go to my 4 a.m. playlist, there's one called, I think it's Election Day Prediction 3. There's that one, and then one shortly after that where I talk about what does it mean to anchor the light or anchor energy. I talk in detail about my energy anchoring experiences, how I was given this call by Spirit in 2017, and how that has evolved over time. So if you want all the details, go watch those 2 videos. But really, the only reason I was even sharing that is because it was relevant to the 4 a.m. wake up call. When I was woken up at 4 a.m., I was being given the task to anchor a set of energies, which is something I've been doing, like I said, since 2017. I was just sharing that as like, hey, this is also how I know what's going on. Not just that I woke up, not just what I saw, but I was being called to anchor in the timeline. It was relevant to what was going on. So now the fact that other people are starting to feel energies when they never have before, this is amazing. And it is confirming what I've been saying, that we shot the moon, we're getting something so much bigger, and something really big is building. Now, I've also mentioned I'm not spilling the full details of that on TikTok. My spirit team has told me not to. In addition to that will probably be stuff that gets me banned. It's very out there. So for those of you who want to deep dive into that, if you're ready for it, all this talk about ascension and light and energies, I am holding a circle on Thursday, December, what will be the 5th. Get it at the link in bio. If you're hearing this after the 5th, the recording will be on my website. But let me just give you like the briefest overview of energy for those of you who've been feeling it and are suddenly like, what the hell is going on? Because it's weird, right? It's weird. Another reason I don't typically talk about energy waves, and this is my caveat for this video too, energy waves can give you lots of physical symptoms. And so I am not putting myself in a position to tell somebody, oh, you're fine, it's just energy. Because like, I don't know you. Go see a doctor. Like, make sure your body's okay. I'm not going to diagnose you. I'm not going to say with certainty that, yeah, it's energy and you're fine. I'm just giving you this information so you can feel into it and then also see a doctor if you're having some intense symptoms, okay? So many people process energy differently. And for me, I'm so sensitive to the energies now that I get different energies depending on what it is. Like, here's a not so fun example of how energy sensitive I am. I can't go to museums anymore because the artifacts in them have so much energy that I feel physically sick. Not art museums, like artifacts. I went to the Pioneer History Museum for my kids' field trip here in Utah. I was sick for like 6 hours. Like, just so full and heavy with all of the energy that was attached to these objects. Ugh, it was awful. So our bodies do respond in really profound ways to energies depending on what the energies are. Now, these energies that are coming in, that we're waking up in the night, these are good ones. These are from, whether you want to call it the universe, the divine, God, source energy. These are from those higher dimensional collectives and beings that are helping us evolve and ascend. And y'all have heard me talking about the healing process that needs to happen. A lot of these energies are triggering up our old wounds. They're bringing up all the ick, all the old stuff we haven't dealt with and processed. So even though they're beneficial, doesn't mean they're not going to shake shit up along the way. Because in order to ascend, you've heard me say this, in order to ascend and evolve and grow in consciousness, we have to dump our baggage first. We have to refine our vibration so the old crap of what we've been doing is not coming with us. So with these energy waves, I most typically feel them as vibrations, like my body is buzzing, and it will be a head to toe buzzing. Sometimes it will be very gentle, almost like a massage, very relaxing. Sometimes it will be so intense, it's almost painful, and I have to tell spirit to back off because it's like every cell in my body is being electrified. It's powerful. A lot of times they give me physical symptoms such as heart palpitations. That's again why I say if you're feeling stuff, go see a doctor. Check you out. I've had my body checked out, so I know for me I'm good. This is energy, but for you I'm not going to make that same proclamation. I will also have heat. It's not a hot flash. It's like a localized area of heat in my body. In addition to headaches, drowsiness, there can be sort of like a woozy, out of body kind of dizzy experience as we're integrating the energies. It can also feel like, how to describe it? Like if there was this giant balloon of energy that's now trying to fit under my skin, like it feels like, oh, something else is coming and it's trying to fit in. It's very strange. A lot of times after we have been anchoring energies, we will feel like an out of body sense of like, what day is it? What time is it? Things seem different. We feel kind of changed somehow. Also, very often, spirit will just put us completely to sleep so we don't feel them at all. So that's why I say if you don't feel them, don't feel bad. You're not missing out. It's just differences in how our bodies process them and what kind of energies we need. I've had everything along this spectrum. So when I say there's a broad range of normal, there's a broad range of normal, and they all do different things and are for different purposes. So if you're feeling them now, like I said, first of all, if they're causing big physical symptoms, please get checked out. You want to make sure you're doing okay. But then after that, just try to sit with your intuition, sit with spirit, and try to ask to get more information. Tell me what these are. Tell me what I need to know, what I need to do. Most likely you don't need to know or do anything. Just be aware that it's happening and it's helping you shift. Again, I'm going to be talking about this in my full woo circle, so if you want all the dirty details, please make sure you're signed up there.